Hey guys, so we have Texas Evolucion in the house, and we have Cris and none other than Tony. So are you guys excited for Saturday?
We're super
Yeah,
excited.
it's the first time we share the stage with Lucky.
Yeah, we like he mentioned earlier that he did show up to one of our gigs, and of course we like to do that. It's actually something that I was raised like. My one of my teachers was Ruben Bella, right? And Ruben Bella was always somebody who brought somebody on stage. And when we see musicians like that, and we were friends for the longest time. Hey, you want to come and jam a song, and they'll come and jam a song. So he did play a couple of songs with us the other day. But as a band, it's the first time on stage. We're gonna
Yeah.
both bands, and it's gonna be great. And also my brother plays bass with him, so it's gonna be pretty cool. Hopefully my parents come.
Imagine the whole family reunion aquí
Yeah,
adentro de
yeah, yeah,
Cobras.
yeah.
No, but I mean, it's so exciting because I've seen y'all show several times. I remember the first time I saw you guys, I was like, OMG, I want them again. And then, sure enough, after that, we built the relationship that we now have, and now the collaborations that we're doing, and all this awesome stuff that we're bringing here to Cobras, the Valley. And I mean, we're thinking really big stuff. And now having you guys here almost like at least twice a month, I think we have y'all here. So if y'all are like
Yep.
Texas Evolution fans, again,
Come,
get on
come.
the Facebook page, go to their Facebook page, get on the social media links, follow us, like us, and come every time that they come and visit us here.
So if you guys don't know, Chris and I, we've actually we've known each other all our lives, but it wasn't until about going on almost 3 years. We were talking about it today.
Right, right.
It's
It didn't seem like that long,
yeah,
like, but yeah.
it's gonna be 3 years that we've actually been together as Texas Evolution, because before that it was just Chris. It was Evolucion.
Evolution.
Tell us, bro. I mean,
So it goes way back to back in 2000. That's when I started my own group, right? I was before with Jesse Turner had a group called El Estilo. That's back in 1996, 97, and I was playing percussions with them, and I would play like he taught me a little on the accordion. He taught me the scales. Ruben Bella taught me like the basic fingerings when I was like 11, and I learned a lot by ear. And once they taught me all that stuff, it made a lot of sense, right? And but I was with Estilo for a long time. I would play like maybe like three songs, right? And of course Jesse would do the whole show, and I was just I would start off, but back in 2000, that's when I started my own band. We didn't have a name for it. We played at the church for the Catholic church, and we didn't have a name. They just whoever announced us was Johnny Martinez, like
yeah.
the Santa Rosa Boys. So we were the Santa Rosa Boys for the first time, but we ended up just coming up with a name, and it was La Realidad. We were La Realidad till back to all the way till 2005 when we went to go record, and we came up the record label came up with Evolucion. We were Evolucion for back till what 3 years ago. It's gonna be almost 3 years, but I mean, I between all that time, like before I started my own band, between Estilo and making my own band, I went on tour with Grupo Fama um, in 1999, and got to experience. Man, we played one of my favorite and all time. If they ask me what is your favorite place that you've ever played with, was Island Jam. I don't know if you remember when Charlie's was open at the Island. That was like the biggest crowd I ever played for, and I was like 15 years old. I had a big old X on me, and they recorded it and everything. It never. I mean, they aired it on air. I never got the actual copy, but that was one of my awesome, like the best concert I've ever played with. But we you've played with how many bands as well?
I've been with you name it, and I've been with them. So
Yeah.
I started off as a lead guitarist, 6 years old. Grandpa made me learn how to play, and from there it just went on. I started gigging 16 and played with every country band you can think of in the valley. Um, at one time or another, I've helped out, every band here, and played with some big names too.
Name them.
Name.
Name dropping.
So I did 6 shows with. We were talking about it last night. We went
That's why I
fishing
said
last
name
night,
them.
and I was telling Chris how back in 2018 I helped out Cody Jinks. I was his lead guitar player for 6 shows. Um, I played with Mr. John Gonzalez. Uh, the band before Texas Evolution started, I was with Vaquero for years. I was their lead guitarist for years, and I never thought I was gonna leave that band. And unfortunately, I felt in my heart that I had to be a frontman and sing. And that's when Chris and I just
Yeah, we lost contact for many years. Like, I mean, we actually grew up in the same neighborhood, and they call it the Rincón del Diablo. That's in Santa Rosa, right?
La Llorona
Uh,
was there in the canal.
my mom actually would babysit him.
Yeah.
So yeah, I would change his diapers. Not just joking.
I will
But-
tell you this. My grandma was his neighbor.
Yeah,
So
right next door.
I stayed at my grandma's every day. I was at my grandma's every day. And I would always sneak through the fence and go to the back of his house because he had a peach tree. And I would always go steal the peaches. And his mom would always catch me and make me give her back the peaches. And she would give me a popsicle all the time. I'll never forget that about your mom, man.
Yeah, it was fun, and I kind of feel bad for your grandma because we actually his cousin Ruben was one of my brother's best friend, which is the bass player for Lucky Now. And we would play band, right? And I was a drummer, I guess, because I remember banging on those buckets. We'd make loud noises and playing the buckets, and the music was super loud. And we just play band, right? And we made a lot of noise. I feel bad for
Well, you guys are making
for
a
our
lot of
neighbors,
noise now.
but yeah. So we lost contact, and yeah, he was playing with Vaquero, and I would see him once in a while, but. And I just had Evolucion. Evolucion was just Tejano, Norteño, Conjunto.
I think how I was thinking about it the other day, man. And when you and I got back into contact is when I helped you out for a gig one day. You were like, "Hey, I want to try out country," or they asked for country at a quinceañera or something like that. There,
Yeah.
Casa de Sol in Harlingen.
Yeah, well, we had done. They had asked for country, and what we did was we bought what do they call the tracks.
That's right.
You can buy tracks. I mean, Intocable does it. I mean, different bands do it. I mean, so like,
Spasmatics.
yeah, why not us do it? And we just bought like the lead guitar. We play with a click track, like, right, and like the electric guitar's playing, but the bass is playing. We're playing live, except for there's like a little tambourine going. So we're trying to keep the beat going. So that's how we did our country. But one time, like, I don't know what happened. Like, it kind of skipped, so we kind of got lost. I was like, man, this is not this is not us, man. Like, we can't do this, Like, we're trying to keep the crowd happy here, and Cameron County is very country Tejano, so we were losing a lot of gigs because we weren't playing country. We were just playing like, who are you thinking of from Texas Tornadoes, which is accordion and bajo sexto. So like, like, we want to try country, and I'm not a country singer, like I barely can sing Tejano in my head, right? But I mean, a lot of people like enjoy our music, but I was like, I'm not a country singer. So that's when we brought Tony in. He helped us out, and like he just liked the idea of singing. So I was like, you can tell that he was like, enjoying himself.
Yes.
I mean, he's a very, very, very awesome lead guitarist, but
I'm not a singer. I'm a lead guitarist at heart, but these guys pulled me. You're gonna sing. Okay, and
you can tell he enjoyed it, and we all just clicked together, and we decided to change the name and drastically, because it was Evolucion. Everybody knew us as Evolucion, and I said, you know what, let's change it to. And we had different ideas, and to finally just say, let's just stick to the name Texas Evolution, like just in English, and keep Evolucion, but it's a little smaller, in the logo. So we did a drastic change so the people could know that we started playing country.
Yeah.
So.
Hey, one of the craziest things that I've always thought was the coolest thing with Texas Evolution, where somehow this band everybody's from Santa Rosa.
Yes, we got a new drummer. We got a new our bajo player decided to go be a family man, which is all my respect. I mean, we respected that. We our bass player. I mean, because my brother was playing with my band, and then he went with Lucky Joe. He started when Lucky Joe started. So either way, but our bass players from Santa Rosa, our new bajo players from Santa Rosa, and then we added Evolucion added when we changed to Texas Evolution, we added Tony from Santa Rosa and our other buddy Mark Peña from Santa Rosa. Like all of us except for our drummer are from Santa Rosa. And like but I would always say, even though I was the only one from Santa Rosa, like, hey, we are Evolucion from Santa Rosa. But now I can actually say we're it's
From Santa Rosa.
like everybody's from Santa Rosa. I was like,
Yeah.
I didn't notice that till like when we got our bajo player, and I was like, wow, this is like we're all from Santa Rosa except for the drummer, and he won't. We were trying to adopt him, but he doesn't want him. Our drummer doesn't want to be from Santa Rosa. I was like, why? There's so many talented musicians there.
You guys have an awesome vibe on stage. You guys are like really, really good. The show is so good. Every single time that I see Texas Evolution, they do not disappoint. And that's why this Saturday, I really think it's going to be very special. Because I know that you guys are great showmen. And then on top of that, like the lighting, the production, everything that we've put in, all the effort, the work, and now having so many people show so much support for Cobra's Bar and Grill, as well as all of the local talent. I'm just so happy with it. And I know that we have further dates coming on in the next couple of months. And God, I mean, just more opening acts too, and more opportunities for you guys to also get out there. It's been a wonderful collaboration. It really has.
Hey, so okay, going back, speaking about Hell's Bells, they decided to sponsor us. So we
walked in today to the store just to try to buy an outfit for
I was
Saturday.
gonna buy a T-shirt, and Mr. Art, hey man, we appreciate you from the bottom of our hearts, man.
He made us blush.
Dude, I got chills when he told me. He sponsored us boots. Matching boots because he wanted us to look good on stage.
New pair of boots. He said, I'm gonna give you guys a pair of boots. Like,
especially,
I was like, kind of like, what?
I know it was
very humble people, man. And Hell's Bells, man. Art
awesome
and all the gang, like
awesome.
And it's very. They do have a lot of variety of shirts. I mean, I didn't want to leave there. I wanted I want that one and that one and that one. Like, but
it was so hard when me and Jen went. It was so difficult to choose. Like, we kept saying this one, but wait, this one, but hold on, no. And I mean, it was really hard to choose. And they also have that thing, what's it called? The karma, or what is it? We can pay with 4 payments.
Oh yeah,
Klarna.
Yes.
Klarna, yeah. If you don't have all the money up front, you can pay in payments.
There you go.
Yeah.
And they have afterpay, right?
Afterpay.
You can even with your phone.
Yeah,
You can, like,
I was so happy. I mean, I walked out with like so much. These boots. So if you like what I'm wearing, you have to go to Hell's Bells or Apple Canton.
Yeah.
And if you love Texas Evolution, you have to be here on Saturday, and stay tuned for every other event we have with them.
We actually have a special show for this Saturday that me and Chris are working on. We've kind of been doing the same show for a little while, and we thought it was time for a change. You guys are gonna absolutely be mind blown with what we got in store for you guys on Saturday. So we can't wait. We're excited.
We put on a show. We just don't stand there. We do dance around. We do turns and all that stuff.
Yeah, we
and
gotta shake it a little bit.
We shake it.
No,
So
they shake it a lot.
So I mean, if you guys are in for a show, also with Lucky Joe, he puts on a great show. Like he does. He started to do country as well, and he's like he said, like Tony said, it's also it's not only a show, but it's like a comedy show because he likes to joke around on stage a lot.
And that's probably my favorite part of seeing.
Yes,
man.
he'll make you laugh, man. If you're having a bad day, he'll make you laugh because he comes up with some.
It's worth buying the ticket to come and see us.
Yes,
Lucky Joe,
very good friend, very talented musician. All his band, and so hopefully you guys will enjoy the show of Lucky Joe and Texas Evolution. It's gonna be a good one. I guarantee you.
So excited. So for all of you guys, don't forget that we have that show this Saturday. We also have a lot more shows going on throughout the whole entire next couple of months. We're booked in advance. We are also looking for local talent and local gigs and local bands. We're kind of, wanting to get out there. So don't forget to give us a call at 956-510-3599 for your reservations. And I mean, I don't know. You guys have anything else you want to say?
Just we hope to see you guys. I mean,
Yes.
The social
this
media,
is-
social
this is-
media.
this is turning into the newest, hottest Tejano country scene. Like it's I hope this place just never goes away. Just because what the vibe is. Everybody that comes over here always talks about the vibe. And that's why it's on the banner, on the logo. It's all
Venom
about
vibes and music.
Venom vibes and music. So, guys, we'll see you guys on Saturday.
Also,
Chris,
check out our Facebook. We have it's under Texas Evolution /Evolucion RGV on Facebook. We do not have an Instagram yet, but I'm working on that.
and
I'm new to it. I'm new to it.
And you guys, for bookings, you can get a hold of us 956-551-9101 or
956-742-1805. You guys, the numbers are there on the social media as well. Check out our performances. We have some live performances. Also on TikTok. Well, what's Isaac's Sweet?
oh yes, Sweet Life Photography.
Yeah, he has some of our TikToks. We need to steal them from him to put them on our TikTok.
Hey, I completely forgot. We have a giveaway.
Oh yes.
We have a giveaway for this Saturday. Okay. Hell's Bells donated a set of boots, women's boots. They're super nice. They're a Cayman printed boot. We're also gonna be giving away 4 tickets
Yes.
and I think a bucket of beer, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So we're gonna post the details here at the end on how you guys are entered to win.
So the people that didn't watch to the end are not gonna be able to hear this.
Exactly.
So they're gonna kind of get to that.
We're always doing like really big giveaways, like honestly, and especially for the next coming events. Wait till you guys get to hear what's actually going on for New Year's Eve. I know we're
Dude,
going.
I want to spill the beans, dude.
So awesome.
A
But
hint,
there will
hint,
be
hint,
giveaways.
hint.
We'll just say this: it's gonna be extremely VIP, and it's gonna be extremely limited. So you're gonna want to be here at the party of like the end of the year.
That's
the
gonna
best.
be, in my opinion, probably gonna be the best show
Yeah.
in the valley.
Yes.
And
I don't even know when I'm happy.
and it's gonna be so limited, so tight. Just wait until you guys hear.
Yes, definitely. So that's it for us today, guys. Stay tuned for all that we have upcoming. Don't forget our giveaways. Follow all of our links. Support all of your local talent. And as always, just stay tuned to Venom Vibes and Music.
We'll see you guys.